Good morning from Edinburgh. So today, before telling the story of the day, I just wanted to express something that I already did express in some other video, and just I wanted to go back to the subject one more time after I read something a few days ago. Our society is not getting worse. Our society is just being exposed. What is happening is just exposing what is been running for a very, very long time. We have been living in a broken system with a very rotten roots for a very long time. We just been made to believe because somehow we were born in a part of the world where there was enough food, we had a roof over the head, and we've been literally indoctrinated to believe that things was going on because our life was going all right, everything was fine, while when it's never been the case, even in this part of the world where we thought things was going all right. Our society has been broken for a very long time. I don't know if it always been like this. I don't know if it's not. I don't know when it started. I'm 45, and all I could witness in the last 45 years of my short existence has been a mess. It's been a society based on illusions. It's been a society based on hypocrisy and unfairness and injustice. It's never been good. This society has never been good. I call they because I don't even know who actually is out there to do all of this. All I know is that there is a bunch of people that the best word to describe them, it's psychopathic, that think that they have the rights, or that God gave them the rights, because I don't even know if actually they believe in something. They think that they have the rights to control and manipulate this society. They think they have the rights to make people suffer. They think they have the right to decide who can live and who has to die. So that is absolutely the thoughts and the actions of people that are not well mentally. Those people are psychopaths, absolutely psychopaths, and are trying to create a totalitarian system where they can have control over literally the world. They decided that the time is now right to show to everyone what really is happening, what really happened in all this time in the shadow, is now they're just showing it in plain sight. Because what we can see is just what it did already happen in the past, but was hidden, as now is just being revealed. So we cannot fight we cannot fight with weapons. We cannot fight with violence, because there is no way that things can change going out there fighting, using violence, and so on. The only things we can do, and is the only things we can do to stop all of this, is peacefully stop complying. We have to stop accepting what they proposing. We need to stop accepting all the lie they tell us. What Gandhi did, and obviously never really been taught properly in school, it was there the reason why he was able to get independence from England, from the English colonization, was to stop complying. He did not use violence. He stopped obeying, and he was able to convince millions of Indians to stop to obey. And that's how they manage to take back control of their land. Yes, now is a mess again in India, but at this time it showed that to change the world and our society, we don't need violence. We just have to say no. We have to stop accepting crazy working hours. We need to stop accepting a lifestyle that is not human. We must stop accepting their rules about work, about life, about society. We have to start to say no, and realizing that we are all the same, we are all brothers and sisters. We need to start to realize that this planet is the same. We don't need passports, we don't need borders, because they don't exist. It's just divide and control. And I want to stop because already I've been going on and on and on, and the purpose of this channel is not about this. The purpose of this channel is somehow to make people understand that there is much more than what we've been made to believe. There is much more than our body. There is a world where energies, frequencies are real and affect our world and our society and our reality much stronger than what we do with our physical actions. So the story is, this time is me, is about me, and is already in the past, is now been happening quite a few times that I had dreams, and that those dreams is just show up. Basically, I found myself one day, and I was in the exactly same place that I dreamed before, months before, days before, years before. So it's happened already now 3-4 times, and the latest was a few weeks ago when I was back home in Italy. I went to visit a friend that lives in Ascoli, is a town 30 minutes from my hometown, and I decided to go by bicycle. So a few days earlier, my auntie showed me this beautiful walking and cycle path alongside the river Tronto, and I never knew about it. Stunning, wonderful. It's a beautiful path that takes you from literally my hometown, that is by the sea, till Ascoli, that is at the feet of the mountains. So I woke up very early, I got my bicycle, and I started cycling. Wonderful, like literally was wonderful, peaceful, nature everywhere, because that's what we are meant to be surrounded. No building, no concrete, no fucking concrete roads everywhere, building everywhere. We are meant to be surrounded by trees, by nature, because that's the energy that we are made from. We are made from. So I cycle, and I reached Ascoli, and while I was making my way, to meet my friend, I passed through this road once I arrived in the town, and as I got to this road, I literally, because normally it always happens like in this way, I have a déjà vu that, already in self, a déjà vu, it's something already seen, the feeling of something already seen. And but this time was like immediately, because normally when I have a déjà vu, it's like I have this feeling that I already experienced that, but it takes me a while to realize if it was a dream, or if literally I don't have memory, or it's just a feeling and then it fades away. When this time, as soon as I had the déjà vu, immediately I knew that I dreamed it. I literally dreamed that months ago. And I remember so vividly, because the dream itself was so vivid, the details was so accurate. So when I found myself on the street, I already knew that it was exactly the same road, the same layout, the same building that I had in my dream. So, like, obviously I'm not surprised now any longer, because it's like the fourth time that is happening. The only things that I try to figure out and is like, can I control that? Can I use that for helping other people? Or it's just, I don't know why it's happening, because it's happening, seems to me, randomly. I mean, there is nothing random. Everything is in perfect order, and obviously there is a reason why it's happening this way. It's just I'm not sure why. I mean, obviously, apart obviously confirming even more the sort of like the illusion of what we've been taught to think to be real, or what our society told us to be real and what they told us not to be real. So except confirming that obviously there is a world of energies and frequencies and so on, just I don't know why it's happening in the way that does. But it could be the reason is this is happening so that I can share it, and as it happens in the past when people told me their stories, or I read or watched videos of people that had similar experiences or had mystical experiences. So all of that were all seeds that once I was ready, it helped me to understand a bit more of this other kind of reality that we can see, but they obviously exist. We can see on this with this body, but yeah, obviously it really exists. So all this might happen just for me to be part of this bigger picture, where while I'm experiencing those things, and that helps me to understand a bit more, at the same time I'm sharing so that I'm helping others, just sharing it. Regarding, we are energy. We are literally energy, and and now more than ever, we must understand that this world works on energies, and we have to work really harder to keep those energy elevated, because this elevated frequency and energies are going to really affect and help this humanity to really evolve to a place of love. It's not easy, it's not easy. I mean, I spent the last 2 days in a really shitty place emotionally. But you know, I worked hard, you know, to feeling how I feel this morning, much better. I meditate, and you know, I keep repeating to myself that those was just feelings, to not listening to those feelings, and try to focus myself to focus on things that will make me happy, so that slowly my energy changed, and now they're much more elevated. Because again, more than our actions, we can affect everybody around us with energy, and that's why it's so important we rise up those inner energy. It is why they are, you know, they are doing everything they can to push them down, because they know that this is a world of energies and not material. So they are working on our inner energy. It is why, it is when they can go on with their plans. If our energy is rising up and we say no at the same time, we're just adding even a more powerful frequency out there. But energy has to be high, it has to be on the love frequency. And that's how we can, I strongly believe that that's how we can really stop all of this. All right. Look, have a wonderful day, all of you, and see you with the next story. Have a wonderful day.